Directing the season finale to House there's a lot of expectation that it's going to be something exciting. I think the audience has a certain desire to see something they wouldn't be expecting in the regular season.
I think we all, as a team, have discovered that we're all happiest when it is ambitious. Succeed or fail, you know, we want to sort of give it our all and change things up at some time. So the season finale and like the episode that precedes it, the two-parter, is a little bit different. It really does mix it up stylistically.
It was amazing. This whole bus crash sequence where Amber and House are on a bus that gets hit by a garbage truck. And Greg Utanis, who directed the first of the two-part episode about the bus crash, was the director in charge of sort of orchestrating all of those kind of stunts.
During prep for the episode, we storyboarded the sequence so that I could have everybody on the same page. We all knew exactly the elements that we need. Everybody would see the exact shots we need, so in terms of what would have blue screen, what would be real, what would be CGI. Once he's got his memory back, he remembers the crash in its entirety, and we're seeing the crash from beginning to end. And we do it all from inside the bus, so we never go outside and see the bus physically going through it. We're seeing it all outside the windows.
And so there was a bus that was built on a sort of gadget for the whole bus to flip over. I think like all 360 degrees.
Just basically the back half of the bus put inside of a gimbal that will spin it upside down or side to side and can go any direction, so depending on what our needs are. The rest of the bus is actually on the other part of the stage with a green screen curtain that surrounds the entire bus, so that when we look outside, we can put behind the actors some of the background plates that we've shot. And the background plates are, for example, spinning, whipping background and so forth. So everybody would be moving and reacting as such, and then in the background we'll put the blur of something whipping.
Ready to remove the safety?
Okay, clearing back, removing the safety clamps.
It has to be this two-part spectacular conclusion, which has sort of glam and bang of a high-action movie.
And 1, 2, 3, action!
Behind us is a process we call poor man's process, which is when the vehicle itself is not moving and we use light gags and so forth to create the illusion of movement. So in this case today, we had a couple of the actors on the bus, on the ground, throwing glass, blowing their hair, and shaking the camera to give the illusion that the bus was going through some treacherous and exciting element, when in fact it's just sitting completely still.
Yeah, on that tailbone, all right? Okay, great, thanks.
Jim, our stunt coordinator, is crucial to this sequence.
My job is to make sure that the action on the show looks as great as it can possibly look while keeping everybody as safe as possible.
So Jim, we can go through the boards. We can talk about exactly what we're going to need stunt people for.
And the way we do it is we do it in pieces. Because there's two sections to the bus, there's the right and the left section as far as the seats go. I first put people in the right section to see what their bodies and what they're going to do. Then I take them out, put the people on the left side, see what they're going to do. And then once we've eliminated all the variables and know where people are going to land, basically, and what they're going to need as far as safety goes, I put all the elements together, and then we turned it over with everybody.
So if you watch the episode, even though the bus technically only really went on its side, we cheated it by turning the bus completely upside down in order to get the most physical and dramatic moment to happen. It seems like it's chaos, but in fact it's extremely precise chaos.
And of course, I wasn't in that part of the filming of the sequence, luckily, but I got to do a little bit of like them rocking it back and forth. So that was fun to do stunt work. It was incredible. It was so incredible. The first time that they flipped the bus over and all the stunt people did their job, it was like everyone had gathered, all the writers came, everyone wanted to see this big spectacle. It was like you're a part of something really huge and really cool.
Action!
actually was fantastic to be able to accomplish exactly what we set out to do. Everybody went full bore as to how can we make this extremely exciting, because it affects our main character so much. It isn't just a teaser with people we don't know yet. It's our main character in a horrific situation. So we have to really feel like we're with him and experience this accident with him. So it went great today. I was really, really happy.